Charity! Charity, are you all right? Oh, what was that thing I saw upstairs?
I don't know what you mean.
It looked like some horrible-looking shadow, like some kind of monster.
I can't imagine, Miguel. It was just Kay and I up there.
Please, God, let Brian and his brother make peace. I have a feeling you could answer so many questions.
It's okay if I come in and talk? We got a lot to settle.
Who's at the door?
Ow, it hurts, Whitney. The pain.
Come on, push, Teresa. Push, come on.
Brian. I got it. I got it. What is it? A boy? A girl?
It's a demon.
Mama. Mama.
A nightmare. Or was it? Whitney! Whitney! Oh my God, Whitney! Whitney! Please! Oh my God! Please, Whitney! Go! Whitney! What is it? Oh my God! My water! It broke! No, it broke! It couldn't have broke. It's way too early for that to happen. Oh, no. I am telling you, it happened. Oh my God. I'm gonna call my mom. No! We're gonna get you to a hospital right away. You can't call anyone, please. You're talking crazy, Teresa. If you're about to give birth prematurely, then I need to get you to a doctor. No, hospital. No, nobody can know about this. Nobody. Teresa, this is one time when I'm not gonna listen to you. Okay? I can't deliver a baby all by myself. Oh, but that's just it with you. I'm not having a baby. I'm giving birth to a demon.
John is my son, right?
Yes. Grace, John is your son.
No. No, that can't be. She's lying. You just give me those results. I'll read them.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
What's going on, Rebecca?
That's what I would like to know. Steve has already read us the results of the test that John and I took, and not that I ever had any doubt, but now we have proof that he's my son.
Now, may I have a look?
Well, it's not going to do you any good. It's all gobbledygook. It's dots and lines and numbers. Well, who can make any sense of this?
I'd imagine a doctor would be able to decipher the symbols. Now, I'm not sure what your problem is, Rebecca, but frankly, this is none of your business. The DNA results belong to my wife and John. Now, may I have them, please?
Knock yourself out. But you're not going to understand it any better than I do.
Well, I'm not sure we're supposed to understand what's here. It's all very technical.
Well, yes, that's very convenient, isn't it, Eve? Makes it all the more easy to lie about the result.
Shut your mouth. My wife is not a liar.
Rebecca, Eve is my best friend, as well as the most ethical person that I know. I can't imagine why she would lie to me about such an important thing.
Well, maybe you don't care what happens to you, but what about your precious daughters, Whitney and Simone? Don't you threaten my daughters. Oh, it's not a threat, Eve. It's a promise. If you don't do exactly what I want you to do, I'm going to turn your daughters into drug addicts, just like their mother used to be.
Now, I'm sure Eve would never give us a wrong reading on purpose, but we all have to be 100% certain on this. Now, Eve, is there any way we could be misinterpreting the data that's on this paper? Now, is it possible that John isn't Grace's biological son after all?
Teresa, you're not making any sense. Your water did not break. You didn't give birth to a demon, a baby, or anything.
But Whitney, it felt so real.
Honey, your dreams always seem real to you.
Oh, but this one. I mean, this was the worst thing that I ever imagined. Are you sure that it didn't happen?
Yes. I'm positive. You are completely freaking me out.
Oh my gosh. It was like this itty bitty demon, and it had these like miniature horns, and the worst of all, it had this face, this ugly face, Julian's face, Whitney. I mean, what if that's what I'm really carrying inside me?
Teresa, you're gonna have a normal, beautiful baby.
How do you know, Whitney? I mean, you heard what the doctor said when he did my ultrasound. He saw this little tail.
And he admitted 2 seconds later that he must have made a mistake. And that what he saw was a normal part of every little baby boy. Please, snap out of this.
I want to. Okay, I swear that I do, but there is evil in this world, and I did see Julian in hell. What if I really am pregnant with a demon baby?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know what to think, Kay. All right, I saw someone or something at the top of the stairs attacking Charity. And she says you were the only one up there besides her.
Miguel, you saw shadows. How do you know what you saw wasn't Charity grabbing a hold of me?
No, it couldn't have been. All right, what I saw, it didn't even look human.
So you automatically assume I'm the one who sprouts demon wings.
Okay, then I'm not crazy. You saw them too.
Did you hear me? I asked who's at the door.
I'll be right there, Dinah. Just something I need to take care of.
You manhandle me, bro.
Hey, bro. Since when do you consider me your brother again, huh?
You must have seen the same thing I did. All right, and if the shadow wasn't you or Charity, then what was it?
You know, Miguel, I really don't appreciate you implying that I attacked Charity.
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Kay. All right, I'm just trying to make sense of what I saw upstairs. It seemed like one of the shadows had wings.
Well, that's nuts, Miguel.
Well, then why did you mention wings a minute ago?
Because of the way that you described it. I didn't see anything like that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little bruised where Kay pushed me.
I did
but-
not push you.
She's lying, Miguel.
Oh, really?
Well, why don't you just tell Miguel what happened at the top of the stairs then?
What is she talking about?
I have no idea.
What aren't you telling me?
I'll bet this is what you saw. See, the sleeves kind of look like wings, don't they? Actually, I bet you saw me.
I guess whoever's at the door, Brian's handling it. Strange to think how his own brother was right next door with some other woman. Wonder what she's like. Yeah, what do I care? It's not like I'm jealous. I've never even met the guy before.
I hope I didn't make a mistake telling Luis his brother's staying here. They both have such hot tempers.
So enlighten me, Luis. When did you start considering me your brother?
Look, would you just lay off, Antonio? I just want to talk to you,
Talk
right?
to me? That's not what you wanted to do when I was in Harmony and you saw me over Christmas time. Let's see, in no uncertain terms, you told me to get out of your face and get out of town before Mama, Miguel, and Teresa
Just
knew I was
listen to
there.
me!
No, you listen
what
to
I'm
me
trying
this
to tell
time.
you.
You listen to me this time.
Fine.
Why don't you stay out of my business? Why don't you get out of my life for good? You got that?
Look, I'm sorry that I got mad at you. I know that you're really scared about this.
I've never been so frightened in all of my life.
This isn't good for you and the baby, you know.
If it is a baby.
Will you stop it already? Come on, everybody knows that pregnant women have bizarre dreams sometimes. It's like their hormones, you know, stimulating their subconscious or something.
For real.
Absolutely. I remember my mom telling me about a dream she had when she was pregnant with me. Okay, she was cradling me in her arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I started to shrink. I got smaller and smaller until there was nothing left of me but a speck of dust. And the wind just blew me away.
Oh gosh, that's awful.
She said that it really shook her up for a few months after I was born. You know, she was checking on me every 5 minutes to make sure that I was still there. But she laughs about it now. The same way you're gonna laugh about this someday.
I don't know about that. But thank you for trying to make me feel better. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, you're never gonna have to find out. Honey, everything's gonna be okay. You'll see, all right?
Dude, what's going on? Nobody got hurt over there, did they?
No. Come on, explain.
Eve, you know I trust you with my life. I mean, please just tell us what the results say.
I'm sorry to keep you in suspense, Grace. I just wanted to be doubly sure. There's no doubt. John is your son.
I'll be a monkey's uncle. I better not bandy words like that about her. It could just happen.
I know exactly why you've been staring daggers at Ivy.
You must be mistaken. I was looking at anyone.
The hell you weren't. Go ahead. Keep your lie going for now. But I know what Ivy's done. And I am not gonna rest until everyone else does, too.
Ivy. I'm sorry I doubted you. I admit, I thought you'd gone back to your old tricks.
I won't lie, Sam. That did hurt. But at least you're man enough to admit that you were wrong. I really have changed.
I can vouch for that. My mother wouldn't be in this wheelchair if she hadn't put the needs of others before her own.
Well, as long as I have the two of you by my side, that's all I really can ask for.
What happened? I thought you were going to tell the truth.
I was. But then Ivy threatened me with the one thing that I'd give my life to protect. She said that if I didn't lie about those DNA test results, that she would make sure that my daughters got hooked on drugs.
What? That is the vilest, most evil thing I've ever heard.
And she'd do it too, David. She's already managed to get Whitney high once. What could I do? What could I do?
I know that you want to get home. And what about you? I told you, Whitney, this is my home now.
This is the Crane Mansion. It always was and it always will be. And how could you even possibly want to stay here after the nightmare that you just had?
That is a nice try, but I'm not leaving. It's important that I stick to my guns and I stake my claim.
Okay, may I ask why? I mean, can't you fight for what you claim to be entitled to without camping under the same roof as Ivy and Rebecca? What good could that possibly do you?
Let's go find my mother and tell her that I'm going to stay at the mansion.
Okay. Well, you should know better than anyone.
And why is that?
Because you keep telling me that I need to think more about my baby's welfare. And that's what I'm doing. This house will provide a much better environment than my family's half-burned-down house.
Okay, the damage at your family's house will be fixed pretty soon. But your baby is going to thrive being around its grandmother, its aunts and uncles, and family and friends.
Like, how is that going to make up for what he'd have here? You know, his own nursery, a private nanny, and all these adorable baby clothes that Julian's credit cards can buy.
Okay, we're not even speaking the same language. Do whatever you're going to do, okay? I'm going to go home.
Please, please. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad. I just don't know how I can get through to you, that's all. Call me if you need anything. Okay?
I will.
All right.
I told Beth not to even tell you that I was here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad she said something. I would have never forgiven her if she hadn't.
You know, you're a real piece of work, you know it? You practically 86 me when I'm in Harmony over Christmas time, and now you just want to pretend like nothing ever happened.
Well, you haven't changed a bit, have you? You always shoot your big mouth off before anyone can get a chance to finish anything.
I'm not listening.
Antonio, look, I came to your room to apologize, okay? It was wrong of me to run you out of Harmony at Christmas time. Look, I was just worried that if you saw Mama again, that you were going to break her heart all over again.
I would never hurt Mama. I love her just as much as you do.
I know you do.
Oh, yeah? Since when?
Since I've lost too many people that matter to me, okay? Papa, the woman I was going to spend the rest of my life with, and I'd rather not lose my brother again if I can help it. All right? So look, we say we just go into your room, we'll sit down, we'll talk this out, okay?
No, not in there. I've got someone with me, and we're just starting things out. And I don't want to scare her off with a ton of her family baggage.
Huh. Well, she must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Hey, Sorry to hear about the woman that you loved. What happened exactly?
Just lost her in a terrible accident.
What is wrong with me? Why should I care who Brian's brother came to Bermuda with?
So what were you two fighting about? Looked pretty serious from down here.
Oh, we weren't fighting. I thought you might be cold, so I was gonna come down and get you an extra blanket. And I had the same idea, and it was so dark up there at the top of the stairs, we just ran right into each other. Two klutzes. That's what we are, right? Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that's all it was. But I don't need an extra blanket. If anything, it's kind of hot down here.
Oh, well, I can go get you a glass of water.
No, that's okay. I'll get it myself.
Okay.
And maybe while I'm gone, you guys could get a little more dressed. I don't think your folks would appreciate, all of us down here dressed like this.
Would you look what you've done now? Me? Yeah. You're the one who blew my night of hot sex.
Oh, don't you dare blame this on me.
I wonder what Miguel would think if he knew that you weren't his darling Charity, but actually an evil demon from the dark side. Probably about the same thing that he'd think if I told him that you were a jealous pyromaniac who set the fire that almost killed him and pretty much burned down his mama's uninsured house. You tell him about me, you can be sure I'm gonna tell him about you.
What about you, David? I mean, you could have stopped all of this right now if you just tell the truth that John isn't Grace's son. And Ivy can't do anything to me if you're the one who blows the whistle.
I'm not so sure if Ivy gives a damn who exposes her nasty little plot. She may well carry through with the threats on your daughters anyway.
So are you saying this to protect me? Or just to protect yourself?
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, when I see my son and Grace so happy, I can't conceive of snatching that away from them.
But you know that they're gonna know the truth someday?
Yeah, but who says? I mean, who says anyone but us need to know about this? I mean, maybe our luck is changing for the better.
God, wouldn't that be something? But you have got to promise me that you won't try and break up Sam and Grace like you did when Ivy first brought you to town.
What kind of man do you really think I am, huh?
I'll answer that. He's a weak, sniveling coward. Unlike Dr. Russell here, who made the brave choice to protect her children against danger.
I'll never forgive you for what you've done, Ivy.
Oh, pish-posh Eve. Never such a long time.
No, it isn't. Not between us. Now I'm going to give you fair warning, Ivy. If you come near my children or cause anyone to come near my children, I will kill you. So help me God, I will kill you.
Okay, Eve, whatever. As long as you promise to never tell Ethan and Sam the truth.
Wonder what's keeping Ethan. He said he was gonna start sleeping here again. It's okay. Baby, it's okay. It's It's an old house. I'm just not used to all its night noises. But soon, I will be. And so will you. Out with Ivy and Rebecca. In with you and me.
Just tell me about this woman you're so crazy about. Diana?
I've never felt like this about anyone before.
Well, I hope it works out.
Yeah, me too. And, I guess you should know that, I'm going by Brian now.
Brian? Well, what's wrong with Antonio? Are you in some sort of trouble, man?
Look, you're always playing cop even when you don't have your badge on, aren't you?
Oh, okay.
What, I can't use my middle name? No, I'm not in any kind of trouble. Forget it. You know, if you're gonna play 20 questions here, we're not gonna get very far.
All right. Whatever you say. Look, I don't want to fight, okay? My mom would be really upset if she knew that we'd met up again and started to go at each other. Okay?
Okay. Truce. For Mama. Look, I've got an idea. Why don't we go back to our rooms, get some sleep, and we'll pick this up in the morning.
Now, whatever you say. What the hell difference is one night gonna make, right?
It's not. So what do you say, breakfast?
Yeah, sure. Hey, bring along your girlfriend. I'd like to meet her.
All right, I will. I'm sure she'd like to meet you, too.
All right.
I sure hope Brian changes his mind and talks to his brother while we're here.
Excuse me. You're back.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Oh, don't keep me waiting, Ethan. I got a huge surprise for you. Hey, what's the matter? You like my surprise?
Yeah, very much. Just wasn't expecting it.
Do you forgive me?
Of course I do. You know, we never would have been broken up if my mother and Rebecca hadn't interfered. From now on, it's just gonna be you and me.
And baby makes 3. I'm never gonna let you want for anything. I'm going to give you the daddy that you should have had all along. Ethan. We'll both have Ethan.
So, how'd it go with your brother? You didn't come to blows, did you?
Well, it was close. But no, we managed to make it through a whole 10 minutes without going off on each other.
Well, then it went okay.
It was an old family week, exactly. I wanted to talk to him in private, but Antonio... Excuse me. I mean, Brian. He's going by his middle name nowadays. Anyway, he wanted to go back into his room and see the woman that he's down here with.
Oh, that must have been the woman I just saw out on the balcony.
Well, you'll get to meet her tomorrow if you want. Supposed to have breakfast in the morning.
Are you kidding? I'd love to get to know your brother again. And, see what kind of woman he's here with.
Yeah. You and me both.
Brian. Where were you? Who was at the door?
Believe it or not, it was my brother.
That's incredible. Why didn't you introduce me?
Well, I thought it'd be easier to clear the air before we battled it out in front of you. I mean, there's not really any sense in dragging you into our ancient family history.
That's very sweet of you, but I want to be a part of everything in your life. So come on, take me to meet him right now.
Well, at least one good thing has come out of this night. People will stop doubting that you're my son.
Finally. Come on, honey. You can talk to John in the morning. It's getting late.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Y'all ready to go, Dad?
Yeah, I'm set.
See ya.
Sweetheart, I told Pilar that we would walk over to the B&B.
Oh, fine.
Pilar?
Longest night Jimmy flight.
It's not over yet, lad. Not by a long shot.
Oh, what was that?
Sounds like a storm coming up. Hope we're not gonna have rotten weather all weekend.
Well, I don't care about that. I'm just happy to be here with you. And hey, tomorrow will be fun. Get together with your brother and his girlfriend. I can't wait.
Just hold your horses.
Why? I've been wanting to meet your brother for a long time now.
And you will in just a few hours.
Really?
Yes, I promise. Because we're gonna go eat breakfast with him and his friend. So are you happy now?
Very. It's about time something in our lives got resolved.
Come to bed, baby.
I'll be right there.
Well, I hope so. Because you have a husband who wants to show you how much he loves you.
Honest, I won't be a minute. Will you turn that down? It's late.
Sure. Hey, get in. I want to talk to you for a minute.
No. If my father comes out here and finds us together, he's gonna kill you.
No, he won't. Your parents just went to sleep. I saw them turn out the light upstairs.
No, don't. You're gonna get him down here for sure, please.
Well, that's up to you.
Well, okay, oh, fine.
You don't want to mess with me, Kay. You really don't.
Oh, no? What, you think I'm afraid of you?
Well, if you're not, you should be. I must be getting lame. I should have done away with you a long time ago. Well, better late than never.
I thought you guys were gonna put some more clothes on.
Sorry. We got to talking and forgot the time.
Okay, well, you know, maybe you could throw something on. I'd hate for your mom and dad to come home and see you down here with me like this.
Miguel, chill out. They're not the big prudes you make them out to be, okay?
Yeah, Miguel, lighten up. Come, sit on the couch. Relax. Come on.
What on earth?
It should be open.
You locked it when you left.
No, I don't think so. Did you, Rebecca? No, I'm certain I didn't.
Oh, here, use my key.
Well, that's strange. We'll just ring the doorbell, wake someone up.
Well, before you do that, I'll just go around back and try the French doors.
Honestly, what are servants for if not to wake up in the middle of the night? Hello, it's Mrs. Crane. Let me in. What? You know, we have got to fire some of these slackers on this staff. Oh, that is true, Rebecca. Hello! Will someone get off of their sorry behind and let me into my own home? Hello? Wake up! Would you stop all this racket? I'm pregnant. I need my rest. What the devil? What are you doing in there? Well, isn't it obvious, Rebecca? I am trying to rest, and I don't appreciate all this racket. Why didn't my key work?
Maybe because I had all the locks changed while you were out. I'm the only one with a key.
This isn't even vaguely amusing, Teresa. Now let me into my own home.
Sorry, Ivy. But don't you and Rebecca remember how you threw me out of here not so long ago? Well, now it's your turn. Be gone before I sick the dog